afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla, and this is my friend Heather, and we are the
Hi.
Crones. And welcome to our channel. How you doing today, Heather?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Me too. I don't know who is out there listening, but I am under a severe storm, thunderstorm watch. Being in Key West, the hurricane pretty much is leaving us alone, but we're getting the outer band. So let's hope everything stays working because you never know with these thunderstorms. So far, so good. It's gone north of us. We're all fine here. Just a lot of heavy rain and flooding. As usual in Key West, we get flooding because, of course, it's king tide season, isn't it? So
Oh,
we have
just
king
what you
tides right
need.
now.
Just what
Yeah.
you need. King Tide.
Today, we're going to talk about the 12 powers of man, the mind powers for soul growth. But before we get to that, of course, we're going to have Heather read some cards.
Right. And I'm using John Holland's The Psychic Tarot to do that.
Oh, that sounds cool. I've not seen that one.
Um, anyway, we're talking about we have wisdom,
Oh,
but
nice.
sometimes our partners or our associations, they call it spiritual union, but these are people that we know. Sometimes they get in the way of our wisdom. So, how do we get rid of that?
Right.
Well, while
Hey,
we're
Gina.
waiting to try to figure that out, our souls are making positive movement forward, and our human that we have it there. Sometimes there's deception and envy because you think you're not right. You think they are. It's like an automatic reflex. You're not
Right,
you're
right.
not saying your stuff.
Hey, Morella.
And then sometimes you have uh, they said, but if it's discontent and boredom. I'm thinking what they're saying is that that's what you're facing.
Right,
It's not that you are discontented or bored. It's that that's what you're facing. And if you put that down, then what you're saying will stand on the firm foundation. Okay.
yep, sounds good. Just
So
want to say hi to Teresa, Gina, Morella. Thank you all for being here today. And Juan, how are you today? We're doing great. I'm in Key West, so the hurricane is trying to pass us, and hi Karen, welcome. A
huh,
hurricane is going by, so there's bands of heavy rain coming through here and there, but I think it's done for our part of it, and we should be okay for the show. But if we lose you, that's why.
right.
Hurricane season is upon us.
And this is just for Priscilla, but my phone is not registering any comments. So you're in charge of those.
You're not seeing any comments at all?
No,
They're on my phone.
well, they
You
aren't on
sure
this
you're
one.
on? They should be on any phone.
I know.
Interesting. Okay.
Just so you
Sorry
know.
about that, dear.
Yeah, it's just, normal stuff. There's always
Normal
something.
stuff. Yes. Yeah. You never
For
know what's
us,
going to happen.
everything is normal. If it was what everybody else considers normal, it would not be normal for us.
That's true. That's very true. Oh, I'm staying safe. I'm indoors. I ran out and did some errands before the winds and rain hit. And right now, there's not even any rain. So let me tell you, it hasn't even filled up my pool. So normally in heavy rains, my pool overflows and it hadn't even filled it up. So we haven't had that much so far. And I don't think we'll have that much later. So I think we're good here in Key West, but please send your blessings and love to all those in the north that are getting hit, the northern part of Florida, because it's going to be a category 3 when it hits those poor people up there.
Yeah.
But
And
so
I
far,
was
I'm
going to say,
I'm I'm good.
and the only thing I have noticed that it's doing right now is every once in a while you freeze. So If that's
Okay,
all that we get going, that's fine.
good. Okay, well, we're going to talk about the 12 powers of man today. And this actually was a system that was created by a guy in the like 1940s. But we'll get there. He's actually kind of an interesting guy, but I didn't put a lot of that into the show because
Yeah,
of the
because he wrote
situation.
the thing, and actually, you can read his book online.
Yes, you can. And we can put a link in the description for his book. Hey, White Dragon, welcome. I hope you're safe up there. Have you been getting any rain, White Dragon? We've gotten quite a bit, but not really, not compared to a hurricane. No, we haven't really had that much.
Well, we've had
So,
a little bit of rain in Denver, but not just enough to keep it cooled off
oh, that's nice.
so that it's not 3 digit.
Oh, I bet you're happy about that.
Actually, yes. I wear a
Yeah,
sweater when I walk the dog in the morning and get back and change my shirt to short sleeve or no sleeve because it will get warmer.
right, right. Okay, so each of us has 12 creative powers that are fundamental to us. These are aspects of our divine nature. With the use of these 12 power tools, we can arise from negativity more quickly and learn how we can benefit from all things that are happening to us. The divine has instilled within us all the qualities we will ever need to live a happy, healthy, and prosperous life. Each of these 12 powers has control of a certain function in our soul or body. The purpose of the 12 mind powers is to help us to live a better life through developing and strengthening the I am faculty, the Christ consciousness that's within us all. These 12 powers provide a system for soul growth. Our minds can be a link to spirit through these 12 tools, and we can create the life we want by focusing on and understanding and cultivating these 12 spiritual powers.
Hmm. And the 12 powers that every human possesses, according to Charles Fillmore, uh, and he's the creator of the Unity Church. But those 12 are faith, strength, wisdom, love, power or mastery, imagination, understanding, order, will, zeal, elimination, and life. And he correlates everything, as you can see by that chart. The first one is faith, and it's the ability to believe, intuit, intuition, I think, and perceive. That's the first one. Faith is the driving force that allows the invisible to manifest as physical, and it's visible and measurable things. It's related to the Apostle Peter, located at the base of the brain, back here. Color is dark blue. The month is
I
January.
wonder why they put the teal color for since it was supposed to be dark blue. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I don't either. Hey, Juno.
that's what they did. So, and basically, one of the things that you're saying is, I confidently co create with the divine in every area of my life for my highest good. And I effortlessly make the invisible realm of divine ideas manifest as my life. My faith creates my world, and it's good.
That's beautiful.
Mhm. The second one is strength. Now, strength is the power to endure or to last or persevere. In other words, you don't start something and just give up. It's related to the Apostle Andrew. It's located in the small of the back, which I just had surgery on. And the color is spring green. Its month, funnily, is February, which actually makes sense since mine's February and I just had my back worked on. So kind of makes sense. Anyway, the saying for it is I am strong in my belief that God's presence is the source of my life. My steadfast determination to live as love, peace, and joy gives me spiritual strength and balance. I am a tower of grace and strength.
Oh, you are.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Hi, Amanda Carroll. Okay. Number three is wisdom, the ability to evaluate and discern. It is the quality of being wise rather than being intellectual or educated. Related to the Apostle Paul, located in the pit of the stomach, the color is yellow and the month is March. I am guided as I listen to my inner knowing. I tune in and I focus on the silence. Peace fills my heart and soul, and I am guided by divine wisdom in all that I say and do.
That's what we all strive for.
Yeah. Number four is love, the ability to harmonize, unify, and attract. Related to the Apostle John, located at the back of the heart, the color pink, in the month of April. Hey, hi, vibin'. The unifying power of God's love as my life connects me to all life. I'm forever magnetized to the peace and joy of spirit. I am a beacon of love and light in the world, and I attract my greatest good.
Yep. What I find on these is that we all strive for what they are talking about.
Absolutely, we do.
Mhm.
Okay, hang on. We got to show this. White Dragon says his superpowers are grumpy, noisy, complaining, fearless, and most important, watch out. LOL, bad guys, beware and tread lightly. I love it, White Dragon.
That's funny. Okay, so the fifth power is the ability to master, control, and dominate. It's related to the Apostle Philip, located in the larynx, and the color is purple. The month is May. Okay, that explains my daughter. Okay.
All right.
The vibration and energy of God's power expresses effortlessly as my life. I have dominion and mastery over myself and align with the divine that I am. Power flows through me with ease and grace. And the sixth one is imagination. And that's the ability to imagine, to conceptualize, and to envision. Related to the Apostle Bartholomew. Now, that's a name you have to learn to spell. Bartholomew. Okay. It's located between the eyes. The color is light blue, and the month is June. It's through the imagination that formless take form. I am open to the field of infinite possibilities, available and accessible in every moment. I imagine my highest good and expand my awareness of what is possible. I create my world with thoughts of love, joy, and gratitude.
Hey, you know what's kind of interesting is Monday's show is on the Imagination Portal, and that uh, Terry Kiguru's Spiritual Journeys will be our host for the Imagination Portal on the Wisdom Circle. Perfect that it falls into this today.
Right.
Okay.
The next one is understanding. And it's the ability to know and perceive. And it's related to the Apostle Thomas, located in the front of the brain. Color is gold, and the month is July. And actually, that's yours.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry about that. Hi, Laurie. My inner knowing is grounded in truth. I stand on that firm foundation and am open to divine insight and revelation. I know my true nature and I understand how to express even more of my divinity in all that I say and do. Number 8 is will, the power to choose or decide, related to the Apostle Matthew, located in the front brain, color silver, month August. I'm willing, open, and receptive to living a life of truth. I consciously choose what will support my greatest good. Anchored in the absolute, I choose joy, love, creativity, peace, and beauty before all else. Number 9, whoops, spiritual law and order, the power to organize, sequence, and adjust. Related to the Apostle James, son of Alphaeus, located at the navel, color olive green, and the month September. Divine order is now established in areas of my life. My relationships, my finances, and my affairs are harmoniously coordinated and balanced. I live in God's divine plan for my highest good.
The 10th one is zeal and enthusiasm. The capacity to start, to motivate, to be passionate and enthusiastic. Related to the Apostle Simon, it's located in the medulla, the brainstem, and its color is orange, and its month is October.
Halloween colors.
Yeah, or autumn,
That's
leaves
normal.
and stuff. I am energized by the power of God's presence in my life this day. My enthusiasm comes from the deep well of God's love that is the source of all life. And then the 11th one is renunciation or elimination. Elimination.
Elimination. I
Which
liked
is
it
the
too, Lori.
and this is important because it's the ability to release, let go, remove, or denounce something. It's related to the Apostle Thaddeus, and it's located in the lower abdomen. Its color is russet, and its month is November. I say no to anything that no longer serves my highest good. I release all limiting beliefs, thoughts, and feelings in my consciousness. I create space for the good that is seeking expression in my life.
These affirmations are fabulous. Number 12, life, our life power, which energizes, vitalizes, and enlivens. Related to the Apostle Thaddeus, located in the reproductive organs, the colors red, the month December. I am aware that I am life itself, and that and that the living spirit lives as me. I am a healer and a restorer. I consciously choose spiritual growth and evolution, and I joyfully energize and enliven all that is in service to my greatest good. So that's those 12. I'm going to go back to, whoops. Okay, let me go back to one. Two. So
Go
you
back
can
to
see
yes.
these, I have two charts here, and it gives you the month and the power, the disciple, the body location, and the color, which I think is pretty handy. And
Mhm.
then we have the last 6.
Is that on the next one?
No, hang on. No, this is the last one. That's the second. But we have a let's
Oh, the
see.
first one.
So how do we use these powers? We breathe and go within and ask ourselves which power would be useful in the current situation. Pay attention to the first thing that comes to mind, and you might find more than one comes to mind. Go with whatever comes up to help guide you to your solution. And
Mm-hmm.
then we're going to go over to, let's see how I do this. There's a 12 powers meditation. Laurie, I would screenshot them instead of trying to write them down. This the person that came up with this, what was his name? Fillmore. Wait a minute, let me find it. I have it again somewhere.
And if you check the resources, one of the resources has the chart.
Yeah. Charles Fillmore was strongly influenced by the movement of the 1800s, the Transcendental movement. Then he went and studied in the East and created these 12 powers through his knowledge of Eastern philosophy as well as Western.
Yeah,
So,
he put them
me too,
together with
Laurie. I
Christianity.
have to say, I do remember better when I write it down. Okay, let me go back to the 12 powers of meditation, because these, I love this. What they tell you to do is visualize the color and the spot in your body where that color is as you recite each one of these. So there is it starts out with, there is one presence and power in the universe, God, and I am one with it as the light of God surrounds me. Then you have faith. Number one is faith, indigo blue at the crown of our head. The Christ in me now activates faith. I trust God, knowing God's will is for my highest good. I give thanks for the gift of faith. Number two, strength, pale green at our lower back. The Christ in me now activates strength. I am strong and unafraid. Strength surges through me, giving me energy, endurance, and vigor. I give thanks for the faculty of strength. Three, wisdom, yellow at our solar plexus, under the rib cage. The Christ in me now activates wisdom, judgment. I perceive beyond appearances, and I am guided by divine intuition into wise and perfect ways. I give thanks for the faculty of wisdom. I don't know why they put judgment. Maybe that's just old-timey thinking, but I'm thinking it should be discernment.
Yeah, I
Number
think
four
that's
is
better.
love,
Yes.
pink at heart. The Christ in me now activates love. I'm radiating center of divine love, loved and loving to everyone, including myself. I give thanks for the faculty of love. Now, what the person that wrote this, she said she divided it into 4 sections and memorized them because, wow, it's
Yeah.
a lot.
Do you want me to
Number,
read yours now?
yes, please.
Okay.
My mouth is dry. I was drinking.
Okay. The fifth one is power. Purple at the throat. The Christ in me now activates power. My thoughts and words vibrate with spiritual power. I give thanks for the faculty of power. Then you have imagination. It's pale blue at your forehead. The Christ in me now activates imagination. I see creative, new ways to do what is mine to do. New opportunities to experience God's good are coming into my life, and I give thanks for the gift of imagination. Number 7, understanding. Silver at the front of your head. The Christ in me now activates understanding. God is present in all situations and in every relationship. The perfect outworking of every situation is being revealed to me now. I give thanks for the faculty of understanding. And you have 8, which is the will. Gold, and it's at the center of the head. The Christ in me now activates will, not my will, but God's be done in my life. God molds me and uses me as God wills, and I give thanks for the faculty of will. And remember that God may be source or whatever you choose to call it. And if you want to do 9,
No, go ahead.
we flipped. Okay.
Yeah.
The 9th one is order. Dark green at your belly button. And the Christ in me now activates perfect order. My spiritual path unfolds in its proper sequence. Divine timing and order are now established in my life. I give thanks for the faculty of order. Go ahead.
No, it's yours. Go ahead.
Okay. Zeal. That's a saffron or orange, and it's at the back of your head. The Christ in me now activates zeal. I am enthusiastic and excited about life. I feel good pouring through me, and I experience miracles in my life. I give thanks for the faculty of zeal. Zeal is a word we hardly ever use.
It really is. We hardly ever use that word.
Yeah, you
We think more
actually
of enthusiasm rather than zeal, I
than
guess.
zeal. Yeah, we hardly ever use that word. So, and then there's elimination. Brown, and it's rust, and it's in the lower abdomen. The Christ in me now activates elimination or renunciation. I am free of the past and release all false and useless attitudes, emotions, and reactions. I am one with God and with life. I give thanks for the faculty of renunciation. It's like I can let that blank go.
Yeah, exactly.
hmm So, and then you have 12. Red as in your, and it's in your reproduction organs. And the Christ in me now activates life. Every cell in my being is charged with the pure, restorative life of God. I give thanks for the faculty of life. It's what enables you, for instance, to heal. It's all part of life.
That's cool.
And the closing affirmation, you go ahead because that's we're doing.
Okay, the closing affirmation is there is only one presence and power, God the good, omnipotent, Father, Mother, God, and I are one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I think I gave you guys plenty of time to take screenshots so you can write it down to remember because you're right. I remember much better when I write them down.
Yes.
So Charles Fillmore created the Unity Church. He was strongly influenced by the Transcendental movement of the 1800s. He studied Eastern spirituality, which he integrated with Christianity to develop the 12 power system over 100 years ago. The 12 powers of man is a metaphysical look at 12 expressions of the divine power inherent in each of us. With these 12 power tools, we can rise from negativity faster and learn to see the gifts in the things that happen to us. The purpose of the 12 mind powers is to help us to live a better life through developing and strengthening the I am, the spirit, the Christ consciousness within each of us, which I think is beautiful. So there
Yes.
you go. If you do
It
you
was
have any
really surprising.
questions?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I was surprised when when I was looking these up. I'm going, this is not what I expected.
not at all.
Not at
And I
all.
was surprised that it was a
Yeah.
religious thing from the founder of Unity Church, and I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
What we are, what we don't excrete. Oh gosh, you're right, Juno. That just sounds terrible. We are what we don't excrete. So we need to excrete all the brown stuff and be nothing but love and light.
Right.
Oh wow. That's bizarre. So, you feel like doing some cards? How are you doing today? I don't know if you guys can hear, but I have things banging around outside right now. The wind has come up again, so I imagine we're going to get some more rain here soon, but hey,
I
let's go to
don't,
cards.
yeah, I don't hear
How
it.
many you want to do? 3, 1 or 3?
Oh, we could do three. I have a
Okay.
limited amount of decks here. So
So what
I
did
think,
you guys think about that 12 powers of man? I thought it was kind of interesting. Yeah, I like the integration of the Eastern and the Western.
I like the integration too.
Yeah, and the spirituality, of course.
Oh, and I have a story to tell you. When I was packing
Okay.
things up and I was packing up all the cards for this, which I haven't found the box yet, but when I was packing it up, I thought I had everything. And When we went to move the bed, I found one card. It was this one back here. See, and
If
I've
you
been
don't know, Heather has just moved to Denver. She's
right,
living in Denver now.
right. So anyway, um, I thought, okay, I have to buy a new deck so I can have a card that isn't chewed up by the dog. If you look, there's a corner missing. There's white marks.
They've
Kind of,
been zened.
yeah, it's been
It's
zenith.
been zened. I
But
love
I
that.
haven't been able to find that deck. And the more I look for it, the more I hear in my head, we didn't want that card. It's not supposed to be in the deck. When you get the deck, it'll be complete. You don't need this card.
Isn't that wild?
Uh-huh. And this card is doing things in the right order. Evidently, as long as you do everything, it doesn't matter what order it
What
is.
order? I love
Nobody
that.
put that in, but I am firmly believing that this card is not needed or wanted because
I give it to Zena. I give it
yeah.
back to Zena.
So
Okay, so far I only have Hypnicity and Juno starred for cards to have cards read. Anybody else? I know there's more than that. I know there's more. Okay, let's see.
3 cards, right? All right.
3 cards.
Okay.
White Dragon wants one. We are missing each other, but we get to chat all the time doing this, so it's okay.
Yeah, and we
It's
chat.
just, it's a little hard because we don't get to hug anymore.
Yeah, but we also we text a lot,
Yeah.
almost daily.
And, we have shows to get ready for, so we definitely
Yeah, we're
talk.
definitely in communication.
Okay. I've got a few here. Let's see who we start with. Juno is right off the bat. I've got Juno, Hypnicity, White Dragon, Morella, Gina, and Karen.
Are we doing 3?
Yep.
Okay.
And Laurie wants one. Okay. I think I've got it. Culture shock. It sounds beautiful where
Yes,
she's
it
living.
is. It
And you
is.
guys, I go to Denver every year at Christmas. I go visit my daughter and
So
her
she'll be
family at
visiting.
Christmas. So I get to spend a couple of nights in Denver now. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And she lives right behind the Molly Brown house. Do you guys know who the unsinkable Molly Brown was? Her house is now a museum in Denver, and it's right behind where Heather lives.
Hmm.
So I want to go see that because I love the movie.
Yeah, I love the movie too. And it was really funny. My grandson said, "Well, it wasn't the Titanic that she was named Unsinkable for." I said, "I know. It was the Colorado River when it
Is that
flooded."
right? I didn't remember
Yeah,
that.
when she was a baby, and she was in a basket, and the Colorado River flood came. I don't have any idea what happened to her parents, but she just floated down to where she grew up.
I did not know that. I'd
Yeah,
forgotten
so
that
it
part.
wasn't the Titanic.
I thought
That's why
all these years, I thought it was because she survived the Titanic. Wow,
now
that's
it's
crazy.
she used that. She said, in the movie, she used that as a reason for just, we're not going to sink. I'm unsinkable. I survived the Colorado River flood. We're get there here,
I'll be
So
darned.
she used it for a reason, for knowing they were going to be fine.
Okay, Juno. I've got the Fire Guardian. Now, he says to ignite your passions. Well, I know your passions are ignited. So we got that one covered. And you can see that he is an angel. The Fire Guardian's an angel. He's just beautiful. So he says, ignite your passions. And the wise one says, grow within your current situation, which I also know that you're doing. And then take charge with authority because you have all the gifts you need and you pretty much know how to use them too. So
And
I
that
think
goes
the path
along.
that you're on is saying the path that you're on is exactly where you need to be.
Yeah, and this now I'm using a regular tarot deck. Well, not a regular one, but it's a tarot deck. And I was trying to figure out what they meant for this. And because they aren't used the same way, that's not what I'm looking for. But the first card was a Knight of Swords. Well, you need to use your head. You're really smart, but you need to start looking at your head because the Page of Wands was next. And it says, you're doing things and you're moving forward. But the Ten of Wands says you're doing it the hard way. You're getting
Hmm.
there, you're there, but it's a heavy load. Start thinking. Start thinking of how you can do things a little more easily for yourself. Okay?
White dragon, I can't pay attention to this.
Does that make sense?
Made sense to me. I'm sure it makes sense to her. I'm sure. Okay, let me go back to starred. Oh, let's see. We got hypnicity next.
Okay. Excuse me, I have to get a card. You didn't want that card anyway.
We're going to start doing our these type of shows on Tuesdays, but we think we're going to move to Saturdays, either doing 3-card readings or having guests on Saturdays and Sundays. Doing 2 shows a week with all that research is just really hard, and to get anything else
That's
accomplished. But
extremely
those
busy.
2,
No
it
time
keeps
for
us
anything
really
else.
busy. So we're going to move that down to 1 show a week for this type of show. I don't know, what do you call this? Lectures?
Informational.
What?
It's informational.
Yes, but okay. Our informational shows are going to be Tuesdays. Saturdays, we're going to start doing having guests again. With the move, everything has been up in the air, but now that her surgeries are done, she's healthy again, and the move is taking place. Life is good,
Life is good.
but it makes things a little bit more difficult not living together, and so we're just going to change the channels around a little bit. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, hypnicity. Okay, I'm ready to go if you're not.
Go ahead.
I've got the White Witch that says be the light. And what she is about is going within and realizing your strength and powers and know that you are the light. We're all the light, but you are the light because you're a part of God. Trust in what you're doing and thrive. It's the stag. Trust and thrive. Wait, okay, better in front of me, I guess. And then the sage says, be devoted and committed to what you're doing, which I believe you are. Okay? You are the light. Trust and thrive. Be committed. And you don't have to speak about what you're doing. You just need to go internally and commit yourself to whatever it is that you're working on. Okay? Does that make sense? I
And
hope.
I don't know if you're in a partnership or you're just working with friends or what it is. But that was your first card. So you're to think about that. And remember that all the money that you guys are doing is a balancing act. Okay. And the next card was, well, that was a 2 of Pentacles. The first one was 2 of Cups. Okay. And this is 5 of Swords. And I think because a lot of people think that's a thief card, you need to watch what's going on. That's not what this is. What this is when you're balancing, be careful not to rob from Peter to pay Paul. Does that make sense? Try to make sure that you're balancing in a better way. Okay? When you're balancing your stuff. Don't take on, and it's not just money. Although Pentacles is money, it's not just money, it's also your jobs. Don't take on everything. It should be an equal partnership or equal opportunity for both of you, or three of you, or whatever it is. Okay? So make sure that you don't end up doing all the work. Okay.
Ooh, next is Mr. Dragon, Mr. White Dragon. Bye, Juno. Thanks for being here, love.
Thank you.
Hey, Joshua.
And if anybody wants to know where Zena is, she's at my feet. She's just laying in there.
Joshua, we will get you. Let me grab him. Somebody else wanted a card. Where did he go? I almost didn't see him. Joshua, where are you? Huh. How come he's not here?
Who?
I have him on my phone, but I don't have him. I don't have him up here.
Well, it's a good thing you've got two things to look at.
Okay. It must be, maybe he's, I don't know.
No,
Okay. Anyway, White Dragons now. But we got, I'll get you, Joshua. Okay, I was just laughing about something you posted a little while ago about the bad guys beware, because the first thing card I've got is the broken arrow that says embrace peace, White Dragon. See the situation from an eagle's point of view, from a higher perspective, and trust and thrive. You know, you trust. I thought those were great. Be at peace, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know you're all about. Anyway.
Is that all you?
Mm-hmm.
The other one? Okay. Sorry. The first one was a Three of Swords, and I know that's not a really great card, but in this case, it's like you've got something that you're wrestling with in your head. I don't know what, but you have a question that you're wrestling with. It may be financial because the next one talks about the Page of Pentacles. But everything is moving along. It's not moving as fast as you want it to, but it is moving along. And you really don't need to worry because the next one's the Queen of Wands, and she tends to take care of things for you and help you do what you need to do. So whatever is going on in your head that is causing anything, it's all going to be fine.
Good.
Okay.
Marilla would like a message from her husband.
A message from your husband. Okay.
Marilla, your husband always sends you the most beautiful messages. Dire Wolf. Winter, take care of your needs. You're not alone. You have the Guardian Angel card. You're not alone. He's always with you. He's right next to you. And your animal guardian that says trust your instincts. So, that's a beautiful message. Take care of yourself. Know you're never alone. And trust your instincts. Love you. He's got your back.
Yeah, he does.
It's lovely. He always has lovely messages for her.
Yeah, the first card is the Seven of Wands. So you're doing everything that you need to be doing and you're getting there. Uh, next card is Lovers. And I think that's his way of telling you that he's still in love with you and he's still around you. And
Oh,
that
that's lovely.
it's not that everything is or isn't fair or justice. It's the Justice card, but everything is going to work the way it's supposed to. Okay?
That's
That
lovely.
that's what the Justice card means this time is that everything is going to be okay. Everything is working as it's supposed to. But he still loves you and you're doing all the right stuff.
Oh, lovely. I've lost my feed, my comment feed on my computer for some reason. I have it on the. She says, "Thank you, ladies. It means so much." She misses him. I understand. Hi, Perrette. Welcome. Okay, next is Gina. I'm trying to go between the phone and the computer in case I've missed anybody
Oh, that's a good idea.
because nothing new has come on my live feed for a while now. I don't understand that. I guess it's our energy. You know,
It's either that or it's a storm.
nothing's happening right now. It's quieting down again.
Oh, good.
I don't hear anything. You know that sign on the front door? It's been smacking back and forth.
Oh, the
And
one that says go to the side door and nobody reads.
yeah, that
Yeah,
sign. And the wind chimes are
going
well,
crazy.
they're barely going now, but earlier they were pretty loud. Okay, Miss Tina.
Okay,
I wonder what's going on with that. I don't know how to reload the feed when I'm in StreamYard. Can you do that?
do what?
I Joshua said he had to reload the feed himself. Amanda, I've got you down for cards. I already starred you earlier. Oh hell. Just a minute, Gina. Okay, let me see who I've got cards for left. Gina, Karen, Laurie, Amanda, and our new friend Joshua.
Okay. Okay, well, the first card I drew was the Two of Swords. And basically, I think what you're looking at is not so much choose can be partnership and stuff like that. But in this case, I'm thinking you argue with yourself and you're not really sure what way to go. And I can understand that because the second one is the Seven of Cups. You have all these different gifts that you could work through or that you could develop. So yeah, you're still trying to make the decision as to which way you're going to go. But you will need to make a decision because everything is happening very quickly. That's the Chariot card. And it's moving fast. You are moving fast. So
Interesting.
just meditate to find out what it is so that you're not arguing with yourself. Okay.
And I've also got I got the peacekeeper card, which is basically saying lose the need to be right. So if that's what's holding you back from what she was talking about, that you feel like you have to be right about something, let it go. Maybe the other person's right this time. We don't always have to be right. And see beyond the current situation, the seer. So look to the future and what it is you want that is beyond what is happening at the moment, what it is that you really want in the future. But you're going to have to move past your ancestral trauma, move beyond ancestral patterns. He's the elder, the wise man. You're going to have to move past whatever ancestral belief system that you're holding right now to get there.
And
But you've got it.
that's what I'm getting for your thought.
The thought pattern, ancestral thought patterns is what it is.
Yeah.
I agree. I hope that helps, Gina. And Miss Karen. Gina says, thank you. I believe I need to clear old junk out. Thanks so much. Amen. She says she's spot on, struggling spiritually. We all have those times. You just have to keep the faith. We all have those periods where it just feels like nothing's happening like it should.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you realize it was happening exactly like it should. You just weren't aware of what was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So for Miss Karen.
Okay, the first card I got, well, to tell you the truth, is I was shuffling, 3 of them came out and said, those were the 3. I said, okay. So the first card was the Page of Pentacles. And that means that, yes, you're working to earn the money and you're doing a good job. You're moving forward. Everything that you're doing, you're moving forward. The second card is the Empress. And of course, she helps take care of things and she watches out for you. And she kind of pampers you once in a while. And the next card was the Queen of Cups. So you're moving forward. Queen of Cups is saying that you're feeling good about it, and you should. So you're moving forward. She's helping you along, and you feel good about it. And that's great.
That's good. So what I've got, the Knight, be brave and honest. And be open to the healing information that's coming through. This is the Medicine Garden. He's another angel. And the High Priest, which is all about intention and creating whatever it is that you want to manifest.
They go along together.
They all go along together for sure. Yep. And Heather. Laurie Hunziker. What am I saying? Laurie?
Hunziker.
Yeah, Hunsinger, not Hunziker.
No, mine's Hunziker, but it's spelled differently.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually put 4 letters out for them to find it in the computer. By the time I get to the 4th one, they've got it. Not many people have a Z in their name.
True. Okay, if you can go back and look at the chat. White Dragon says, Heather, seen any UFOs there recently? I have a feeling you will soon. Don't be scared if they just want to say hello and we are here.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen them, but I have been aware of them being around. The only thing so far that bothers me, and I'm trying to figure out why it bothers me, is I can stand on the sidewalk and the earth is moving, going back and forth. Now last night's the first time I felt it in the building, but generally I don't feel it. And it's not necessarily because a car went through. I mean, a car can go through, but it's a couple blocks down before I feel it moving. And I don't remember feeling that before. And I think if I asked anybody who lives here, they'd have no idea what I'm talking about. But I think I'm feeling Mother Earth.
Wow. That's pretty cool. That is way cool.
It's different.
You're welcome, Miss Karen.
When everything's still, I feel it. It's kind of like music, as long as something else isn't going on, I constantly hear the music in my head. But if something else is going on, I don't hear it.
Cool. Okay. Let's see what we've got for Lori. Oh my goodness. It's way too many. Let's try that again.
It's actually very helpful because I really can't hear like music on the
Oh,
television
that's true.
or
Yeah.
TV. So
She
very
has,
happy that they're providing.
Heather has serious hearing disability.
Yeah. So it's nice they give me.
Laurie says you might be walking on a ley line or a dragon line. I believe it was Nancy Jean that said new ley lines are currently being activated.
It could be.
Wow.
I mean, it's just right outside the building. It was a little disturbing the first time I felt it because it was like there's a rumbling going on someplace really deep inside.
Wow. That's really cool. I'm going to have to figure it out. I'm going to have to.
Well, when you come visit.
Okay.
Laura,
I got the fire guardian that wants you to ignite your passions, dream and journey about what it is that you want to manifest in your life. And then the direction also, excuse me, though, the fire guardian is an angel also. He's one of our angels. The guardians are all angels. And then when you have the direction guardian that just says, choose your path. It's time to choose your path. And he's got, oh my God, this is just such a beautiful card. I don't know if you can see that. It's a beautiful card. He has golden hair that is in flame. It looks like flames the way it's done with his wings. And he has a baby white bison and a lion and an eagle. And these are all feathers here. It's time to choose your direction. But you've got the backing to do it. But they're definitely saying ignite your passion, dream and journey about it, and then choose your path.
right. And the first card I got was the Seven of Pentacles. Basically, you've been doing the work. It's time to reap what you've been working for. And forget about all that stuff that you have gotten rid of, not necessarily gotten rid of, but things that you said, I lost this. It's okay because you've got more. So forget about that stuff and know that you are on a fast track. That's the Chariot card. You are moving. You are really moving along. So don't be surprised. Reap what you've sown. You've been working hard. Start using that. Like I said, forget about the stuff that didn't work for you.
She also says they were just waiting for you to get there to activate the ley lines.
Was it really? Well, okay.
Light Dragon says you have some earth work to do there where she is, important work she's ready to do.
Okay. I just got to figure it out.
You just do what we've always done and it'll work.
Probably, yes.
You know, the way we've always done that earth healing work. Miss Amanda. The wind's coming up again. You guys, Monday is our next show. No, we'll do something on Saturday. I just don't know what yet. I'll figure it out. Maybe Juno will come join us on Saturday. That would be great.
Yeah, that would be
fun. If not, we'll read cards. But so we'll be here Saturday. And then Monday is the Wisdom Circle, and it's all about the imagination portal. And Terry Suzuki I think that'll be great. Terry Suzuki is going to be here as the host for that day. Okay, Laurie says, oh, those are many of my favorite animals. The readings are perfect, ladies. They're spot on with my full moon activation plans. I already wrote them down. Yay. Wonderful. Okay. We have Miss Amanda, and then we'll have Joshua. And then that's it.
Well, general.
Yeah. Okay. Seems to be a theme today. Look beyond your current situation, move out of your ancestral patterns. And that's the way we think. You know, we've been programmed since the day we were born to think a particular way. And this community, all of us in this community, we're moving away from the old status quo.
And
And
we're not doing what we used to do because
none of us are.
changing
We
our
don't think the way our parents thought. We don't do the same things that our parents did. And if we are doing those things, it's definitely time to move beyond those patterns. So just, whoops,
It's
look
funny
beyond
because
your.
now they're saying exactly the same thing. Move past them. It's time to start something new.
Yeah, it's time to start something different. So see beyond your current situation and those old ancestral patterns. And then you have the heart guardian to help you out. See her wings back here, and she's all the color red with a big rose on her shoulder and a big heart flame at her higher heart. She's got your back. She's saying love and let yourself be loved because you're wonderful just who you are. Okay.
Okay. And mine goes right with hers. The first one's the Five of Wands. And that's where you have conflicts of, and she was talking about your conflicts of things that you were grown up with. And
We all have those.
fight with them by yourself. You fight with them. And yeah, but I was told to do this. No, but this sounds better. No, no. So you're still conflicting. If you get rid of those, then you'll find your life becomes a lot more peaceful. And this is the Four of Wands. It's going to be a lot more peaceful. And they're saying, go a different direction. Start out new. This is the Ace of Wands, starting out a new path, which you will be doing if you let go of the struggle. Okay? So it's
Good.
it's right along with what hers had.
Okay, White Dragon says at Laurie, there is a new connection from where Priscilla is and Heather is. So interesting. This is a step up for both of them. LOL, awesome. Alrighty then. Are you going to clue us into what this is?
No, not on the air.
Okay, the next one is Joshua. Let me take this off. I can't believe I have absolutely no comment feed on
It
my
says
computer.
Barilla.
I don't know where it went. What?
Is it
Oh,
Barella or Joshua?
No, it's Joshua, and I can't highlight it because I don't have it on my computer.
I will take care
Joshua
of
Massup, and it's his turn. Okay.
that. All right,
Thanks
Joshua.
for being here today, Joshua. You guys, please go thumbs up for us. You know, we're almost at 500. We're like 425 or something, or 475, I think.
But that's a lot for us. We're really happy with that.
Yeah, and we're just thrilled with that. But please, please, please go thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. And share our videos with your friends and family if there's anybody that's on the path with you. And if they're just beginning, then our videos are perfect for beginners.
Exactly. Especially the early ones.
Especially the early ones.
Yeah.
Because we were beginners, at least on YouTube. I don't know. I don't recommend the early ones because we were so bad. I just thought I was pathetic. I was so nervous I cried at everyone. It's just ridiculous. Okay, Joshua. Beautiful. Wow. A lot of blue here. A lot of blue and green. I've got the water guardian that says connect with your emotions. And the wise one that says grow within your current situation. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, there's always growth opportunities. No matter how horrible or wonderful your situation is, there's always opportunity for something new. And the stargazer says, set your sights higher. You have all kinds of gifts. Set your
Mhm.
sights higher and trust in yourself. Connect with your emotions. We have to connect with our emotions, you guys. You know, that's what tells us when things are good or bad. That's our discernment key, is our emotions. As long as you're coming from the heart and not the head.
And talking about emotions, the Four Cups is your card. And in this one, they're showing you getting more from, they're actually giving you more stuff. And so it's working better. And not only are they giving you more information and making you feel better, they're saying you're still doing the apprentice work, which is the uh, Three of Pentacles. And you're learning how to do things and you're learning that what works and what you need to get rid of. You're still doing that. But they're also saying you're doing things the right way. Just keep going. This is the Seven of Wands, which has to do with what you're actually, how you're acting. And the seven means that you've got a lot of things going for you. So that's really good. This says you're on your way. You're learning what you need to learn as far as what to do, and it will, in the long run, benefit you. And they're saying, we're giving you even more happiness. Just go
Life
think
is
about it. And
life is good.
life is good, and you're on your way. You're still learning, but
Aren't
you're,
we all?
yeah.
That's great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull cards for the collective until our next meeting. Let's see what the cards have to say. Thank you so much for being here and supporting us. We appreciate and love each and every one of you. We
Yes.
want to make sure that you take time for yourselves and send out love. Send out love to the grid around the planet. Send out love to your enemies, to the enemies of
Out love
peace.
to those that really need it,
And
because
please send out
they
protection for
won't
those
act the way they
people.
do if
And
they didn't.
please send out love to those people in the north of Florida that are getting hammered by a Category 3 hurricane shortly.
Yeah, which
So,
wasn't supposed to develop to a hurricane. So, yeah.
just a minute. Okay,
Um,
let's see what we've got. Well, it's the theme of the day, really. The Shaolin Master says be graceful in movement and action, and he's just really, I don't careful about the moves he makes and stops and thinks about the consequences of what he's doing. And okay, so let me Shaolin Master, choose your path. It's time to choose your path. All these energies that are coming into the planet right now are forcing us to let go of anything that doesn't serve and to choose the path that we want, that brings us joy, that brings us bliss. So we have to shed that old snake skin to become the new us, whatever that may be, whatever it is that you want to be in your future, whatever future that you want to manifest. Okay, that's a brilliant set of cards for all of us.
yep. And I have the Emperor card, which means he's watching, he's helping us, and especially financially. And the Page of Wands says that we're moving forward. We're getting where we need to be. And the Ace of Cups says, figure out what it is you want to be happy. Take that new route. Nothing wrong with it.
Action.
New action, right?
Beautiful.
So
I
it's a
think we've
good
got
way to
some
start.
great future cards, you guys. Tonight's a full. I mean, tomorrow night's a full moon, so you can start your full moon activities right now. Be sure and do set some
Meditation.
intentions and release. It's a perfect time to write down what you don't no longer want and burn it.
And use those gifts we've been given.
That's right. So we will see you Saturday. We're not quite sure what we're going to be doing on Saturday. It kind of depends also on how many more boxes Heather gets open.
Exactly.
She can find her cards. But
Oh,
we'll see you Saturday, and then we'll see you again Monday. But we love you guys. Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. We truly do. I don't know what I'd do
yeah.
without this community. These like-minded people that we get to spend time with every week. It's the highlight of our week. It really
And
is. So
it's so reassuring to us that what we're doing is right.
that's right. It is. All
And
your comments and your love.
it helps us tremendously. And we thank you.
And we do thank you.
And we thank the moderators for keeping us safe.
Yes, thank you, moderators, for keeping us safe. We do appreciate it very much. Until Saturday, we will see you. Have a great rest of your week. Love
And
to
take
all.
care of you.
Definitely.
Definitely.